Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Listen, your girl is coming to you beyond exhausted, but I have a word. I heard a word. I have a word that I want to share with y'all. So if this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krystal Maximizer. I am a strategic money coach. I help women be intentional with their money so they can make progress on their big financial goals. I help them create a money plan through budgeting, couponing, meal planning, and strategic shopping. For tonight, hey Janie, I'm doing another quick live. I know this is probably not the motion I should be doing on the internet, but I'm trying to shake up the lotion. Um, but I want to do another quick and to the point live because again, I'm beyond exhausted. I have been up since 6:30 a.m. working my butt off. Doing all the things, homeschool with Kinsley, taking her to the park, a little bit of grocery shopping, Instacart, emails. Hey, Selena, it goes on and on and on and on. But today I want to talk about why budgeting is stressful. And I got this idea today in the car, and I was like, let me just see if anyone's interested. So, budgeting may be or may feel stressful to you. So, I want you to put a number one in the chat. Also, like if you're on TikTok or Instagram. I want you to put a number one in the chat if budgeting is stressful for you. Put a number one in the chat if budgeting is stressful. If managing your money is stressful. If it feels overwhelming. If it feels like you can never do this. If it feels like something's never right. Hey, Andrea, I want you to put a number one in the chat if budgeting feels stressful to you. Like you know you should be budgeting, or you feel like when you have a budget, you can't spend your money. You're like, if I'm on a budget, basically, I don't like saying this, but if you're on a budget, you're broke, you're poor, you can't afford anything, right? People will look down on you because you have money boundaries and they don't, but you feel like overwhelmed at that thought of like, I want to live my best life, right? I don't want to be on a budget. Well, I'm here to explain to you that being on a budget has nothing to do with your income. It has everything to do with how you manage your money. Millionaires and billionaires live and die by their budget, and it's stressful for them too. But your budget is the way that you are deciding to allocate and spend your money. So when you're on a budget, basically that means you've set up boundaries for yourself. And in the beginning, when you set up boundaries, it can be stressful. Think about if you've had a small child or a pet and you set a physical boundary because you don't want them, like, I don't want the dog to pee on my carpet, right? I don't want the kid climbing up the stairs. You set a physical boundary that they can't go over. It's stressful for them. If they're used to crawling up the steps, or if the dog is used to peeing on the daggone carpet, they are going to cry, whine, scream, jump over that gate because the boundary is new. So you have to think of your budget the same way. If you've decided that you are going to manage your money, you've decided that you're going to be more intentional about your spending. Hey, Lindsay, you've decided that you're going to put your money goals at the forefront of your life, and running out and, buying everything that I see on TikTok on Amazon is not the best use of my money. Me couponing every single day and buying stuff that I don't need is not the best use of my money. That's a boundary that you're setting with yourself, and it's going to be uncomfortable. Budgeting is also very stressful when you do not have a plan, right? So if you are just writing down your numbers on a piece of paper arbitrarily with no goal, with no real money plan in place, it's going to feel stressful because you're going to be like, what the heck am I doing? Like, what is supposed to be happening? Think about if you got a new job and they just dropped you off in the job. They didn't tell you anything. They didn't give you no orientation. They didn't give you no onboarding. They didn't show you where the coffee was. They didn't tell you nothing about the job. It's just that you're hired and they dropped you off. Put a number two in the chat if that would be stressful. If you will be pulling your hair out like, what am I supposed to do? Like, y'all just left me here? Like, what? That's how you feel when you just write some numbers down on a piece of paper and you don't have a real plan. What do I mean by that? I mean, number one, before you sit down and you make a budget, you need money goals. I work with my clients and we set money goals every single month. Why? You need something to be working towards. Your money goal could literally be pay all of my bills on time this month. That could be your money goal. Your money goal could be put $30 into my emergency fund. Your money goal could be put an extra $15 to my credit card. That could literally be your money goal. It doesn't matter what your money goal is, but you need something to work towards. Because how can you measure your success if you don't have a goal? Second reason why budgeting is stressful, because you're starting over every month without reviewing the month before. So I want you to put a number 3 in the chat. If you write down your budget, it looks real pretty on paper. Then you don't look at it again until the next month. Put a number 3 in the chat. If you make it look all pretty, the numbers look great, you feel awesome, like I'm going to stick to it. And then a whole 30 days, sometimes maybe a whole 2 months go by, and you never checked in with those numbers. You never checked in with yourself. You never checked in with your bank account. You never checked in with your spouse. You never checked in like, I said we only had $500 this month for groceries, but I spent $800. Your budget is stressful because you have to check in with your numbers. Hey, Ann, you have to be intentional about money goals and about checking in with your numbers. So to reduce that stress, you're going to want to check in with your numbers every week, every day, at least every paycheck. I say at least every week, regardless of when you get paid. But at the absolute bare minimum, it needs to be every week. I don't think you should let more than like 7 to 10 days pass before you check in with your money. And that means looking at your bank accounts. That means looking at your credit cards. That means looking to see how much you've been spending, looking at your receipts, right? So you can really see, am I on the right path? So I know that budgeting can be very stressful. I know there's tons of classes, there's tons of videos. I have classes, I have videos, all these things. Hey, Angela, all these things are out here. But what I have learned is that live coaching and teachings are the best. So I'm thinking about doing something. So I want to hold a Zoom budget Q&A where you can pay to come into a Zoom room with me. And literally, I'm not teaching, I'm not coaching. I'm literally there to answer your questions. You could bring your budget, tell me your story, and I can give you feedback, actionable feedback, right? Actionable feedback on what to do. I wanted to open up a space where you can come and actually have a conversation with me and get your questions answered about your specific budget. Specific questions about your budget. Okay? I'm literally thinking about holding this class this Sunday, but I only want to work with people who are serious about their money. I only want to work with people who are ready to invest the time. At least, 30 minutes a week into your budget. I want to work with the people who are like, Crystal, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I want to get my money together. Okay? So because of that, in order for this class to come true, you have got to DM me or email me. I want to come to the budget live class. I'm thinking about having it Sunday evening. So if you're like, I want to come to the live Q&A session for budgeting, it's going to be on Sunday, and it's going to be just $15. That's it. $15. You can stay on for an hour, ask me all your questions. I don't have an agenda planned or anything. So if you are interested, you need to DM me. You need to email me to come to this class. A specialty class. Come and ask your questions. Okay? Makes sense to everyone? I realize that the teachings are great, but there's so many specific questions that you have, and you may not need or can afford the whole entire Money Saving Academy in the beginning, right? And I also want to say this with the caveat that next month, I am launching something epic around budgeting that's going to help you so much. So much. You just wait. But for now, this week on Sunday, I'm going to be hosting a 1 hour Q&A on Zoom so we can have a conversation. But I only want to work with those of you that are serious about getting it together. I was really inspired by my one-to-one client on Tuesday. She was just like blown away after our 1 hour of working together. And she was just like, I feel so much like better and more focused. And it made me realize that the questions are the key. And that's really one of the reasons why I created the Money Saving Academy. But maybe you're not ready for a whole month or a whole 3 months of support. Maybe you just have a few questions you want me to answer. So if that is you, email me. We're having a class on Sunday. It'll probably be later in the evening, maybe about 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. I'll do a 1 hour Q&A. So you can DM me on TikTok or Instagram. I'm at Krys the Maximizer everywhere. You can go to my website, click contact me and say, hey, I want to come to this budget class. This budget Q&A session. Whoops. And we can get it cracking. Does anyone have any questions about budgeting specifically being stressful? Because I'm 11 minutes in and I'm going to stay for 9 more. We're going to do 20 minutes tonight and then I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. Okay, we're going to take a shower and go to bed. Hello. I see that you added me. What's up? So yeah, does anyone have any questions about budgeting being stressful? I understand how it can be stressful. The other thing is that if you are worried about not having enough money or not being able to pay certain things, that is going to be stressful. But you have to remind yourself, there's always more than enough. When you are in a dark time, when you are in a negative time, it's not going to last forever. And there is a way out. Okay. But you have to say, what is the next best step that I can take in the right direction? Okay. I know it's not all pretty. And that's okay. Most of us have been there. But we can get there. So if you want to be in the class, just DM me and I will get you all the link. So message me right now on TikTok your email address and I will email you the link to sign up. You can email me hello@krysthemaximizer.com. 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 I want to be in the class. We got that? So email me hello@krysthemaximizer.com. I want to be in the class. It's going to be Sunday evening, probably 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to do 1 hour of just Q&A. hello@krysthemaximizer.com. I want to be in the budget Q&A. It's $15 and it's for you to just come and ask your budget questions. I'm not going to be talking about couponing. I'm not talking about meal planning. I want to help you with your money, with your budget. Come with what you have and ask your questions. I will give you budget suggestions based on your questions, okay? Hello. Very similar to what I do in the Money Saving Academy. So Money Saving Academy members, you can sit this one out. We have another call on Monday where we're going to be talking about our money plans. So you can ask me all your questions there. If you're like, Crystal, I really want to come to this, I shall give you a discount. So just email me. But I wanted to make this exclusive for people who are not in the academy, since the academy members get me on Zoom, which is a huge perk of being in the Money Saving Academy. You get budget help, coupon, meal planning, grocery shopping, strategic shopping, all the things that you need when it comes to saving money. And we do a live class every week. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Mondays at 8 p.m. for the academy. Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Mondays at 8. Any questions? Again, if you want to come to my budget Q&A, it's only for people who are serious about their money. You can DM me on TikTok or Instagram. You can email me hello@krysthemaximizer.com. And you can get the link for Monday's class. Monday's class, Jesus. For Sunday's class. Shannon, I see your email, but I don't see anything in there. The one I just sent about updating your preferences. I don't see any words in there. Nope. The Sunday class it's not a class. Let me make sure I say it right. The Sunday session that I'm speaking about is a Q&A. It is a budget Q&A and it is $15. It is for you to have a conversation with me and ask your budget questions. So no, not free. For free is this live. That is what you can get for free. You can get my YouTube videos for free, my TikTok videos for free. But if you want to have a conversation with me, if you want to get coached by me, then it will be in a paid area, $15. So if you want in, DM me. I followed everyone who's commented. DM me on Instagram, or you can email me hello@krysthemaximizer.com for the Sunday class. Tips for inflation, accounting for inflation. Okay, you might not like this answer. If you are strategically shopping, you are already accounting for inflation. Inflation hits me about 25 cents, 50 cents a dollar. I don't stress about the increased prices. I worry about how can I strategically buy these items. For example, the price of pasta sauce has increased. And I missed this deal, so I'm kind of beating myself up about it. But we're not out of pasta sauce. We just are very low on it. It was buy one, get one free at Publix, where it used to be like $2.40 for one at Publix. Now it's $2.87. But it was buy one, get one free. So I was like, all right, we used to get them for $1.20. Now it's $1.40, 45, $1.48. I'll take it. So if you are always strategically shopping for the things that you need, inflation will hit you but a little bit. If you want to add an extra 10% to certain areas of your budget, you can do that. But I will be looking for ways to intentionally shop better, in the sense of like, what coupons can I use, what rewards can I earn, what rebates can I roll, what store deals can I find, how can I stock up a little bit better, when something is on sale or cheaper, how can I get enough for this month and next month? Explain the update and preferences. So basically, all you do is you click that little button that says update your preferences, and you get to opt in for things that you want to be notified for. So like the 2023 retreat is in there. If you wanted one-to-one business coaching is in there. If you just wanted to come to a coupon class, or if you wanted a budget class. So basically, you're going to get added to little buckets on my email list. So when I have the pre-sale of the 2023 retreat, if you put your name on that list, you'd get an email that says, hey, Janie, we've just opened up super early pre-sale for the 2023 retreat. If you want to put down a $200 deposit to hold your spot, you can. And then our 12-month and our 10-month payment plans will be coming out next week, and you can sign up for one. Does that make sense? So before I announce it to the public, I'll send an email out if you opted in to know about the retreat. If you opted into one-to-one business coaching, I'm going to send you an email to say, hey, I currently have 3 spots open for one-to-one business coaching. If you are interested, these are the areas that we can coach on. This is the price of the one-to-one coaching. If you want to sign up, here's the link. Let's do it. Does that make sense? So the preferences is like, what things do you want to be notified for to purchase? Right? So just gives me an idea of like, who's interested in this? Who wants first dib on it? I can't talk. Who wants first dibs on it? If I'm running a pre-sale or early bird sale or discount code, the email list subscribers will get it first before I announce it to the public or anything. Does that make sense, Janie? And also, since I know a lot of people are interested in the 2023 retreat, I wanted to get that interest now with September. We can start getting deposits in October, and you can do like an 11-month payment plan. So it'll be much less. You can pay, for 10 or 11 months, and it won't hurt you as hard if it's something that you want to do, get your flight and all that. Because once you get to the house, food and all that's covered. Okay. What do we need to bring to the class? Whatever you have for your budget. So your numbers. I'm not really teaching, I'm just answering questions. So if your question is, how do I set up a budget? How do I start? I will give you the basic tips and knowledge to do that. And then I also have like a class. So if you're like, I need bottom of the basics help, I have a class that you can also add on. I have a workshop that you can also purchase. So there's a lot of options there for you. But in the Sunday Q&A, I'm just going to be answering your questions. So I would say bring whatever budget you currently have, bring your bank statements if you like, bring a list of like things that you want to spend your money on, and then you can ask me questions from there. My steaks on occasion will go on sale for $7 and something, and I'll get a couple when I know they're cheap. Exactly. Right. Because basically $7, you're almost getting you're getting two for 14. That's only a $2 difference from when they're $12. So you could go ahead and buy 4 of them, which is almost like the same price as you buying 2 of them regular price. Such a better deal. So make sure you DM me or you email me. I need your email address so I can send you the link because I can't send the link on TikTok. So if you're interested in my class that I'm going to be having on Sunday, I just thought about it today, so I'll be talking about it for the rest of the week. I'm going to be doing basically a 1-hour Q&A. So I'm going to be answering all your budget questions on Zoom. We're going to be able to have a conversation with each other. I want to work with those of you who are very serious about your budget. You are sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're ready to better manage your money, and you have budgeting questions about your specific budget. You've watched my videos. Maybe you've even bought a class in the past, and you're like, I've done all the things, but I'm still missing something. That's what the class I'm having on Sunday. I think I'm going to have it at 9 p.m. Like, it was so off the cuff. I was thinking about it while I was driving that I don't have a sales page. I don't even have the link right now, but it's something that I felt like I needed to share. And that's the thing about me going live every day. Yes, but I don't exactly remember your name because your TikTok name is not the same as your government name. So if you could, can you go and send me a TikTok message with your email address and your name, and I will get you the link? Or just email me. If you are on my email list, reply to any one of my emails, or just email me hello@krysthemaximizer.com and say you want to come to the Sunday Q&A session. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to invite you. Please don't accept that. That you want to come to the Sunday Q&A session, and I'll send you the link for it. It's $15, and it's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm saying 9 p.m. I should probably write that down, and I don't have my planner. 9 p.m. Eastern, 1 hour, ask all of your questions. And by tomorrow, I'll have a link. So when I go live tomorrow, I have a link on my website and all the things, but I literally thought of this like an hour ago. Exactly. That's me being strategic. Not always does the shopper notice that how many I want. Oh, they should always see that you want more. I've watched your videos and I'm interested in your Sunday class. What time is being held? So Sunday's Q&A is going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing it later because I know we have some West Coast peeps. So 9 p.m. Eastern for 1 hour, $15. And we are going to be going over budget Q&A. So I'm going to be answering your budget questions. So if you are interested, it's $15. You can email me. My email is hello@krysthemaximizer.com. If you're on my email list or you ever received an email from me, you can click reply. Crystal, I want to be in the Sunday budget class. I'll send you the link. Okay? And literally, I'm just doing Q&A. If you want a class, I have a class that you can purchase. I have a 4-hour workshop where when I go through the nitty gritty of setting up a budget, I go through everything. Okay? Everything. But this is just for you to get your questions answered. So I'm not teaching, I am just answering questions. So through my answering of your questions, of course you're going to get a little teaching, but I'm not going to have slides or anything prepared. Hello, Wealthy Diva vendors. So 9 p.m. on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Sunday for 1 hour budget Q&A. Fortunately, last time the shopper wasn't sure what I wanted and she had to go say, yeah, when I'm Instacarting, I'm asking. There was this guy today. He was so sweet. He tipped good. It was like a nice tip, a really good tip. Like, I'm so happy I got that order. And I called him and I texted him. There was a delay. Thankfully, I did really good replacements. But I always ask people. But in Instacart, if Instacart won't even let you, I don't know what service you're using, Ann, but Instacart won't let me move forward. If I don't put the right amount in. So like if you ask for 4 of something, but there's only 3 in the store, I can put 3, but it's always going to say partial. So let's just say you ask for 4 of those steaks, but there's only 3. Me as the good Instacart shopper will message you and say, hey, Ann, there's only 3, not 4. Would you like something else? Some people will say no, or some people will say yes, or some people will say, what are the other options? I think it's terrible that they don't pay attention to the quantities. What kind of shoppers are they? Terrible ones. And I will send y'all the link. Did you film? No, I don't think I'm gonna film any Instacarts. It's a lot because now I bring Kinsley with me sometimes. Bay comes with me. I don't want to do Instacart content. Watch, I do Instacart content and I will blow up. I can already feel it. It's like, do it because I'm resisting it and I really don't want to do it. I really don't. But I do want to talk about the people who don't tip at all and they order 55 items and they're very picky about their replacements, but they don't want to tip you because they're like, Instacart should pay you more. I'm not going to talk. I'm not, because I know some of y'all might get mad at me, but I really don't care because I grew up as a server, a busser. I've hosted, I've worked in the service industry. Everyone can say what they want, but this is America. And as a server, I literally got paid $2.13 an hour. No, and you don't have to do it right now whenever you get a second. $2.13 an hour. People can say whatever they want, but that is the server minimum wage. And people are like, your job should pay you more. The federal server minimum wage was $2.13. When I moved to Florida, I think the server minimum wage was like $4.50. By the time I stopped serving, the server minimum wage had just reached $5.25, and I stopped serving in 2015. But that was in Florida. When I was in Baltimore, they went by the federal minimum wage, which was $2.13 an hour. You know what my server checks paid for? My taxes. Because every night I claimed my tips, right? No taxes on your tips. So those little $2.13 were racking up, but it covered my taxes. That's it. Sometimes I get a check for $10, $20. If I worked a lot, maybe I get like a $50 check. Like, oh my God. Like, I didn't care about the check. The tips was where I made the money. So I wish everyone had to work in a tipped service industry for at least like a week. Some people wouldn't last a day, but at least a week so you could really understand. Because even with Instacart pays us a base rate, but today there was this order. I did not pick it up. It was 28 items, but like 96 units. You know what that means? Out of those 28 items, they had ordered so many duplicates that it was 96. 96. That means I have to pick up 96 things. Okay? It was way too far for me. They were tipping a lot. He put in like a $20 tip, thankfully. But it's like that is a lot of stuff to physically have to pick up. And then there's Instacart orders where you do in-store only, where I shop and we put it in the shelf or the freezer or the fridge for you and you pick it up. Those people hardly ever tip. And I'm like, I'm still doing a service for you. And sometimes those orders could take us 30 minutes to shop. And yes, Instacart pays us the base rate, but you are going to want me to message you if something's out, right? And I spend a lot of time messaging my customers because I'm trying to get top tier customer service. I am a diamond cart on Instacart, top tier. I got diamond cart in like 5 weeks. Shout out to Bay because he helped me, right? So we got diamond cart tier in like 6 weeks. We went dummy stupid, right? So it's like I'm a good shopper. And then don't even get me, y'all got me ranting now. Don't get me started on the people that report fraud, that say that they never got their stuff. There's only one person and one thing I've ever forgot. It was a dozen of eggs and it haunts me to this day. But you want to know what I did? Because it was pouring raining. I went back to Publix. I bought the eggs with my own money and gave it to them. And they said that I did not deliver them. It was pouring down raining and I didn't take a picture. And I was like, I drove all the way to Publix and paid with my own money and drove all the way back and gave you the eggs. And then you reported that you didn't get them after I told you I was coming back. Ugh. Or people who are just like, yeah, I didn't get any of this. And I'm like, so you didn't get half of your order? Like, I don't have time to be stealing people's food. I know people do that, but I'm not doing that. I always tell them to text me if they need a substitute. And I'm always sure, don't send me pictures. I can't see them. Tell me in words. Absolutely. I always type versus the pictures. Pictures take too long for me. Wow, that's a lot. Yes, you mean 10 of this, 20 of that equals 96 items? Yes. But even still, if it was, 10 of one thing, 5 of one thing, 6 of one thing, it's a lot. No, Selena. So basically, I'll shop in Publix, and then Publix has an area where you can leave the groceries in the freezer, in the fridge, and on a shelf, and you put a sticker. So it would say like Selena, one of three, one for the fridge, one for the freezer, one for the pantry, and then you come in and you go to Instacart and say I'm picking it up. She said, "Now this is where filming. I love to see the shopping." It be chaotic sometimes and I be stressful. I be stressed. And because also, Selena, some of it is timed. So if it would be a lot. If I could get Kinsley to hold the camera steady and record me, possibly. But there's a certain time I gotta get in and texting people. It gets a lot. But there is two old people, probably three old people's houses I've gone in and I've like put their soda on the shelf. I put this man's refrigerator stuff in his refrigerator. I put his not turkey, his rotisserie chicken in the microwave. So he was in one of those assisted living facilities and he was in a wheelchair. So I brought the stuff into his apartment and I put it all away. Not all away, but you know what I mean. Like I just took the whole bags and put it away for him. He was like, "Oh, I had someone coming to help me later, but if you could put that in the freezer for me." I'm like, "Yes, sir." But he tipped really good. And he gave me a cash tip on top of an Instacart tip. So, hell yeah. Now, today, and then I got to go because now I'm just talking crap. Today, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not judging. I'm not. I know we all go through hard times. We do. And I'm not judging. I'm just telling y'all my story. I pulled up to a house. Kinsley was with me. And literally, there was a bag of garbage on the front lawn with dirty diapers on the front lawn. This is a neighborhood where I know how some neighborhoods you have dumpsters, and then some neighborhoods, we have the big plastic trash cans, and the guys come around on the trash trucks and they pick up your trash cans and they put them in the trash, right? I mean, they put them in the big truck and they take the trash away, right? We have the plastic trash cans. We have one for recycling and we have one for trash. And just like in most cities, our city provides them. So, and they come every week like clockwork. So imagine my disdain when I have to walk past soggy, dirty diapers and it just poured down raining. Not to mention, they had a deflated baby pool, like the plastic pool, that looked like it had been deflated for a while because it had dirt, it had mosquitoes. And I was like, Lord, please don't let anything jump on me walking to the store. Because it was just Filthy. And like I said, oh, thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that so much. You let me know if you have any questions. I was like, please don't let anything jump on me. I know we all go through hardships. I know some people's houses are not as tidy. It was trash all over. You want to know what's even worse? They had like a car in the driveway and they had empty plastic bottles on top of the car. I told y'all recycling comes every week like clockwork. And the city provides you, even if you don't have a trash can in your house, the city provides you with a trash can and a recycling. Their garage, filthy. And they had nerve to have the garage open. Not to mention, I went to another house today and they had a cardboard cutout of your boy Donald Trump with I was like, let me drop off this stuff and run away as fast as I can. And I made sure to take a picture of everything in their bag. Everything in their bag. Because they're not about to get me again, talk about I didn't deliver stuff. So I reported them as fraud and I took the pictures and I put it in for anyone who says, oh, I didn't deliver it. Hey girl. Oh, you're watching the replays on YouTube. Thanks. So that was today. Those two instances were today alone. That I had a really nice man today. He was so sweet, him and his wife. I also had a woman today give me a tip in coins. I was like, thanks, sis. It was like $5 in quarters, nickels, and dimes. I was like, it all works. Okay. So Instacart has been very interesting. And then this other lady's house. We are in Florida. There are bugs. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's probably a dead fly carcass or two in my windowsills. You're right. You are so right. I was a little naive in the beginning and I wasn't taking as thorough pictures as I should. And now I'm taking much more thorough pictures. There's probably a dead fly or two. You know, we're in Florida, it's buggy. But why did this person open up their door to accept the groceries and all I saw was like dead flies? And I was like, have a nice day. There was another person's house that I went to, and it was just like kitty litter all over the floor. And I was perplexed because I was like, maybe this does something for your house. But it was like kitty litter, but also like bird seed all over like her whole living room floor. And she's the person that was just like, oh, come in and put them right here. And I was like, I don't want to come in. Oh, and let me tell you about the old guy in the wheelchair who wants me to bring his stuff in the house. So I see him in the wheelchair. So luckily, Bay was with me when I went in the house because the last couple of days I've been out by myself. So I go into the old guy's house and he has this service dog, and like the service dog is as big as my butt. Why was this dog's nose up my butt? He's like, oh, he's not gonna hurt you. Oh, he's not gonna hurt you. I'm like, thinking this is what I'm thinking, and y'all can listen, this is real life. I'm thinking, has this dog seen a black person before? Is it gonna try to bite me? Like, the dog's face was up my butt. So I get out, me and Bay go do another order. He's like, what's that on your butt? And I was like, I don't know, what is it? Wipe it off. He was like, I don't know. And he starts wiping it. I was like, the dog was up my butt, like literally his whole head. And I was just like shaking, putting the stuff away. I'm like, I'm like, the dog. Luckily, Bay was with me. I know it's not safe. Like, she got kidnapped doing Instacart, but Bay was with me. So just like when I went to the old people's home, it's like the old people's home is like in a building. So it's like inside a building. I was taking too long and he started calling me. I was having a whole conversation with this old lady though. He started calling me like, are you okay? Like, are you all right? Like, I'm in Florida. It's so many old people in wheelchairs, even though they could probably be faking. Y'all are right. I'm probably being stupid and naive. Thank God was looking out for me and not catching me. But yeah, those are some of my crazy Instacart stories. And you know what else I've been doing? I've been taking pictures of people be faking. Yup. She said you could have stood up. Um, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, you're right. Don't do it when I'm alone. You're right. But also, I had Kinsley in the car with me. I haven't gone into a house, but she was in the car. I leave her in the driveway though. I don't let her come out with me. And I leave one of my phones in the car for her. What was I gonna say? Instacart has been so interesting, y'all. I mean, I'm averaging anywhere from like such a big range from 22 to like $30 an hour. But I was gonna say it's Florida. It's so many dang old people here. Um, but some of these people are terrible. I even seen people on the internet talking about if you want to get free groceries, just open up a new Instacart and then report fraud. And I was like, that is terrible. I seen the DoorDash man, he got his DoorDash deactivated because a woman said that he didn't deliver her food. Why this man went back to her job the next day, recorded the interaction, and was like, I lost my job because of you. I used DoorDash to feed my family. And are you telling me you didn't get your food? She was mum's the word. I'm like, you just trying to get a free $10 meal when you're really messing up somebody's livelihood. Now, if someone really doesn't deliver your food, of course you report them. But I think it's sick that you are so broke that you are ordering food and then you're getting your money back. Don't order food. Go to Walmart, buy some noodles, get a meat, a sausage, and cook yourself something. I thought that was so awful. And every single person besides that person with the eggs is the only person who could say that I forgot something. That's it. That's it. Selena says, see, y'all better join the money saving. She's even more fun when not restricted by these platforms. Oh, yeah, when I be cussing up a storm. Baby, you came back. I don't know. I'm about to be done. Babe was out with some friends. He been out too long. Yes, she was. Oh, they fired her? As they should, because I thought that was terrible. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I've been taking pictures of people opening the door and grabbing the groceries. Like if I pick hand to customer, I've already taken pictures of the bags in the front, but then I'm taking a picture of them taking the bags in the house. That rat nest lady with them dirty diapers on the front lawn, yeah, I definitely took a picture of her. No offense, Lord. I'm not trying to judge her, but like I took pictures of her picking up the groceries because I'm like, these people are really out here lying on me. They made me lose my 5-star rating because every time someone says that I don't deliver, that I didn't deliver their stuff, it reduces my rating. I'm not getting like 1-star ratings. I think I've gotten maybe 2 1-stars. People are a little upset, but I don't understand. And then I really got to go. I don't understand how people get upset at replacements when they don't respond. So let me tell you this. If you are someone who shops or makes purchases with Instacart, if you're a customer, I highly suggest that when you say you want baby lips strawberry, you put in at least 1 or 2 replacements. So, like if strawberry isn't available, you'll take this. And if peach isn't available, you'll take blueberry. Because that way you won't be mad at the replacement. So, like, I did a replacement today of like, they wanted regular Chips Ahoy. They didn't have that size. They had the family size. So it was like $1.25 more. But I chose that because they wanted Chips Ahoy. Because to me, by giving them the Publix brand, yeah, even though the Instacart says do the name brand, but I love the customers that put in. Crystal requested if strawberry wasn't available to get peach, and if peach isn't available to get blueberry. Like when you put an order in and you know your person, yes, and you know your person is shopping, message them. You know what I do? I send a welcome message to everyone. Hey Tarisha, this is Crystal, your Instacart shopper. I just started order. I'll be reaching out to you shortly if there's any replacements. Some people say thank you. Okay, got it. Appreciate it. Some people never read it. Some people say nothing. Right? Yes, there is, Rachel. In your defense, absolutely. It will literally say, Crystal wants a refund if the strawberry is not available. Perfect. Those ones I do easy. But also, if there is a similar alternative, before I give them the refund, I'll say, hey, Rachel, I know you asked for a refund, but they have this one or this one. I'm going to process your refund, but if it changes and you want something else, just let me know. Boom. Because I had a woman say, you know what? Instead of the refund, get me the hazelnut creamer because whatever she asked for, they didn't have, you know? So it's like, oh yeah, absolutely. You can click if there's not available. So like at Publix, people be asking for this fried chicken. And it'll be if the fried chicken ain't there, refund. Cool. But I always ask, would you like a 20 piece or rotisserie instead? Because the 8 piece is not here, or vice versa. I always do my best to go the extra mile. I do. But people be peopling, and it's okay. Right, I can shop less. Oh my gosh, I did a huge order today by myself. I did 2 orders today by myself with 2 carts, which is crazy. Oh, and what I do with Shipt is tell them if they don't have what I asked for, text me and tell me what they have so I can tell you what to get instead. Perfect. I be 3 at the same 3 houses. I be 1 store at the same 3 houses. Yeah, I try to do good. Yeah, the most I've done is 3 orders, like 3 people, customer A, B, and C. Okay, I hope y'all enjoy Psycho Instacart Stories with Crystal. If you want to get, 1 store. If you want to get your budget questions answered by me, then I'm having a class, a Q&A only on Sunday. 1 store, 3 houses. Yes, absolutely. I've also done 2 stores, 2 houses. 2 stores, 1 house. But when it be like an add-on, I'll take it. I'm doing a budget Q&A only on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. The link is not available. It's only for you if you are serious about your budget and you have questions about your specific budget. I'm answering specific budget questions. I'm not doing a teaching. I'm not doing a training. There's no slides. It's me, you, and everyone else who has budget questions so we can learn from each other. Excuse me. So if you are interested, you can email me, hello@krysthemaximizer.com. You can DM me on Instagram or TikTok, and you can say, Crystal, I want to come to the budget Q&A. It's $15. It's $15. It's $15. Budget Q&A, 1 hour, Sunday, 9 p.m. I'll be talking about it every day until Sunday. It just wasn't placed in my heart today. So I wanted to share that with y'all. It's late. I need to take a shower, eat sunflower seeds, go to bed. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.